Have you ever wondered what makes the Chinese people so successful? How is it that the Chinese migrants end up being some of the wealthiest persons in their host countries? Why is it China has the world's fastest growing millionaire population? Why was China the most advanced nation on the planet thousands of years before the Western world was? The answer, simply put, is the community. The desire to work together as one team in a symbiotic relationship which guarantees mutual growth and protection. A system where everyone in the community pools whatever resources they have to create a powerful mechanism which generates wealth for everyone involved. Think of Chinese immigration, for instance. While the vast majority of world immigrants end up working alone and ultimately become dependent on government aid for their survival, the Chinese are capable of building entire towns in their host cities. Chinatowns are found in every major city across the world. They are thriving business hubs generating untold wealth for their community, fully owned and operated by Chinese immigrants, all working together towards one goal: mutual success. The Chinese have the capacity to then not only work within their own community, but to network with all the other Chinese communities across the globe, creating an unstoppable wealth-generating force. It is no wonder that the Chinese economy and Chinese trade has dominated the world scene for so many years. As Westerners, we are taught to work as individuals, feed ourselves before we feed others, work for our own wealth, and let others take care of themselves. But is this really how things should be? Or is the system which is actually more beneficial to those who wish to divide and conquer us? Obviously, the Western way of doing things is not working. People are working longer hours for less money. Democracies are becoming more like veiled dictatorships, and because we are not united as a people, personal growth and wealth is just a never-ending struggle which few of us, if any of us, will ever achieve. And here is where we need to start thinking differently. What if there is a way where together we can really work as a community? What if we can pool all our resources together for mutual benefit and growth? In today's internet age, it is possible. Modern Chinese people have become internet savvy. They have now created online what they had created offline. Think of it as Chinatown on the web. What's more, they want to share their concept with the world. After all, we are all citizens of our planet and should work together as such. No borders, no races, no religion, just sentient beings and citizens of Mother Earth. In 2007, the first such online platform was born. It was called SMI Capital, and it alone created over 5,000 millionaires in China. The idea was simple. If you had spare money, add it to the system in a pool. The money would be put to work and everyone in the community will benefit from it. 9 years later, and SMI Capital is still going strong. In 2012, another company was born, this time run by the Chinese community in Malaysia. MBI International was based on SMI with some tweaks to improve on the original model. MBI also created thousands of millionaires and is still in business till this day. Both SMI and MBI are great, but they were the best for the people who got in on the train early in the days. In fact, someone who joined SMI in 2007 with just $1,000 is now sitting on a handsome $6 million. This brings us to a newer version of SMI and MBI. TPP is the organization we will be investigating in this video. TPP was created for all the people who missed out on the SMI and MBI opportunities. It has even more improvements on its predecessors and so promises to be here for a number of years. When you join TPP, you are given a number of points, which have a value to them. As more people join the community and pool more resources, the organization can use that money to generate new businesses. Profits from these businesses are then pooled back into the community and shared amongst the members. Well, let's think of TPP like a share trading community game. When you join, you are buying shares known as EDA in a game. Those shares increase in value as more resources are pooled in. TPP also uses what is known as the split system. The split system is commonly used in large corporations during share trading. Let's say you own 1,000 shares in a company worth $1 each. When a split comes along, the number of shares you own could be doubled or tripled, while the value halved or more. A split system is every investor's dream. It's something they look forward to, as they know the real money multiplier is in it. While it may not be obvious at first, a split is literally a money multiplying mechanism. TPP members benefit from the split system, and it is the same system which created so many millionaires with SMI and MBI. Let's have a look at how it works in practice with TPP. Now imagine joining TPP with just $100. TPP will credit you with $53 in shares to play the game, while another $47 will go to what is called a sustainability pool. Depending on when you join TPP, each share might cost you something like 20 cents, so your $53 actually gets you 265 shares. Every few days there is a price increase known as a tick. The price increase is generally 1 cent per share. So, considering you have 265 shares, each time there is a tick increase of 1 cent, you actually grow your share value by $2.65 per tick. The tick increases continue until the value of each share reaches 40 cents. At this point, a split will occur. Once the split happens, you will receive double your shares. So from 265 shares, you will now have 530 shares. While at the same time, the price of each share will go down from 40 cents to 20 cents back to its original price. At the next tick increase, you will again receive a 1 cent increase per share. However, this time, and pay attention here, it is not multiplied by 265, but it is multiplied by your 530 shares. Each time there is a tick increase, you now earn $5.30, and that means you just doubled your money. TPP offers 7 splits for each member. During the course of the 7 splits, your original $100 has the potential to become a whopping $13,568. At the current rate of tick increases, this could take as little as 7 months. In TPP, sustainability is at the core of the project. Remember that this system was created with the aim of embracing mutual growth. For it to be a success, this system must last a long time to benefit as many members as possible. TPP will only allow its members to benefit from the 7 splits. After that, the member must buy back a new package in order to continue growing. Each time a new package is bought, more money is put into the fund, thus growing the pool of resources needed to make this project last many years to come. Buying a new package, however, not only ensures sustainability for the community, but it continues to ensure your own growth and continued profit. Now, Chinatown is probably the best offline success story which anyone can visit, and when it comes to online, testimonials for the system are not that hard to find either. Lei Jie, seen in this video, is a Chinese woman who claimed her husband made $250,000 after just investing $200 in SMI. When she and her husband heard about MBI days later, they jumped in and made more than $10 million in their first year. Every time a tick increased, she increased her wealth by $100,000. Another success story, and probably something many of us can relate to, is that of Miss Yoshino. She was a broke Japanese housewife who joined MBI with her last $1,000. At the time of her joining MBI, she was on the verge of being evicted from her rental home, which she had not paid rent for over the last 10 months. She met the MBI boss, who told her that she would be a millionaire within a year. Of course, skepticism is natural, but when you are already broke and on the verge of becoming homeless, well, you could hardly get any broker, so not much to lose, right? So she joined. Not only did she make her first million within a year, but she also created another 400 millionaires in her team within the second year. Even though she could not understand a word of Chinese, she grasped this opportunity with both hands, and she and her husband studied the MBI model thoroughly and realized this was their chance to break free from poverty. Language and fear should not be barriers to success. The fact that Miss Yoshino and Lei Jie were able to grow rich so fast was because they happened to be at the right place at the right time, when both SMI and MBI were just starting out, and the splits happened more frequently than they do now. However, if you join SMI or MBI now, the splits don't occur as often as they used to. In fact, growth rate, while still happening, is at a snail's pace. For a new member, the frequency of the splits is the most important consideration. Already, many members from both SMI and MBI are also joining TPP. They want to be sure they reap the rewards of the frequent splits and continue growing their wealth. You are here at the right place and the right time. Now is the time to join TPP and reap the benefits like Miss Yoshito, Lei Jie, and many others. In life, sometimes you just have to catch the bull by the horns. The Chinese have learned over the centuries that working together and not overthinking is the best solution to end personal poverty and the poverty of their community. Perhaps it's about time that we take a page out of the book and follow suit. Joining our team places you in the privileged position of being amongst the first people to reap the rewards offered by TPP. The most important thing you should do now is act. It's only by taking action that success can be achieved. Watching this video and setting it aside will not change things for you. Action will. By joining us in our community, we will help you succeed. Success is, after all, in everyone's interest. We will provide you with all the tools you need to understand how things work and how you can get the best results from this program. If you want to introduce your friends and family, we will help you by creating a personalized website for you, which will allow you to share information with them. All of this is exclusive to our community members, so without further ado, take action now and simply fill in your details on the form below. We will be in touch.